Welcome back to your flow. I guess this is our first meet for the month of November. But anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. Thank you for also having me here. I miss this place. It's always nice to come back to your own abode and giving me the chance to still practice here or to lead you in your practice. So tonight's practice is a bit slow, so beginner's class. So having said that, just like what I usually say in class, feel free to make this one your own because it is your own. Okay, I'm just here to guide you anyway. You're allowed to stop, you're allowed to pause, you're allowed to reset, you're allowed to skip even the postures or the shapes that we're trying to find ourselves in. Okay, so don't feel compelled that you have to follow what I'm doing. My practice is different from yours, your practice is different from mine. It doesn't mean that mine is better or yours is not, or yours is better, mine is not. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, it just has to be a practice. All right, so to start off, let's begin in your child's pose facing the right side of your mat. So try to bring your knees as wide as your mat if you can. Allow your toes to touch. Okay, make sure to press your bums against your heels. So if you have to wiggle your way down there, go ahead. And then maybe gently stretch your arms forward until you feel that full stretch in your shoulders, in your arms, and if that needs, or if your body needs a bit of cushion for your head, take that option as well, okay? So we're just slowly finding our way down into your mats, humbling ourselves down there, surrendering actually. So if you need to bring your elbows down because your shoulders are not yet ready, not yet open, go ahead, take that option as well. Just slowly arrive there, permitting yourselves to come into your full space whenever you practice, whenever you step on the mat. Giving yourselves a chance to just breathe here. If it has been a long day for you, a hard week so far, go ahead, you deserve it. Breathe in and just breathe out. Just find a way to release everything that doesn't deserve any attention on your part tonight. So that may be your thoughts that are bugging you, even when you step on the mat tonight. Maybe you have work-related issues, something that you want to accomplish after this practice. For the next 60 minutes, just allow yourselves please to surrender here. It doesn't happen often, so let's maximize the 60 minutes we have tonight. So just breathe in, maybe open your mouth, breathe out. Allow yourselves to hear that exhalation. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale, exhale. In your next in-breath, maybe make it longer than before. And as you exhale, make it more comforting and relaxed as before. Maybe try to close your mouth and exhale through your nose only. Become one with that breath, the sound of your breath, every time you inhale and exhale. Let it be your friend. Let it be your guide tonight. And maybe, just maybe, you can fully stretch your arms at this point. Palms down, fingers fully spread out. The forehead touches the mat. Balasana, child's pose. A wonderful posture that allows restoration. So if you find yourselves coming down to child's pose every now and then, that is okay. Maybe that is what your body needs at this point, or maybe during the practice. Inhale, chest lifts. Just gaze in between your hands. Then as you exhale, surrender. Once again, inhale to lengthen and to create space. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale. Hold it here first for 3, for 2, for 1. Changes, right arm threads under your left, and then as you exhale, go down. Inhale, come back to the center, and thread the right arm. Hold it here for 3, for 2, for 1. The other arm reaches under your right, and fold. Come back up. One more time, a little bit faster here. Inhale. Come back to the center. Exhale. Release. Walk your hands back. Lift your hips. Adjust the knees. Maybe tuck the toes here for an added support. Okay, tabletop pose. As you breathe in, belly drops. Gaze up. And as you exhale, chin to chest. Suck the navel in, round the spine. Cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Exhale. Come back to neutral. I'm going to enjoy the space here compared to my space at home. I'm so glad that I can stretch my right arm instead of, being blocked by my wall. So stretch your right leg out to the side, please. Release your toes. And as you exhale, push your hips back to your heel. And then fully stretch your arms forward. Inhale. Shift your weight forward. Exhale. Push it back. Make sure that you're fully stretching your right leg there. Inhale. Exhale. In. X. One more. X. Inhale, chest lifts. Begin to walk both hands towards your right leg. Grab any part of your right leg. Doesn't have to be your toes, your ankle. Your hands can actually stay down there. On the floor, or just close to your right leg. Chest lifts, walk your hands back. Shift your weight forward once again. At this point, tuck the toes under, please. Lift your left knee off the mat. Adjust the right foot. Adjust both hands. Come up to your wide-legged downward facing dog. And just keep pushing your chest toward your thighs. Like doing pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Look forward, lower your left knee down, bring your right knee back inside the mat. Sit on your heels first, hands on top of your thighs. So roll the shoulders forward and back, maybe 5 times. So this is your fourth, your third, your second, your first. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Bring your hands or palms together, interlace. Just gently, gently allow your wrists to circle around. Just any direction will do, as long as you're moving them. If you want more, you can actually bring your elbows together. It's actually harder. It stretches the upper back just a little bit more. Come back to center. Open your elbows out to the sides. Bring them back together. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. 4, 3, maybe the chest area. 2, upper back, shoulders were 1. Okay, release. Walk your hands forward and down. Tuck the toes under once again. The other leg stretches out to the sides. Now release your toes once again. Push your hips all the way to the back. Find that stretch. Take it easy here. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. So build strength in the upper body as your hands support your shoulders, your chest. Work on the strength of the core. Last one here. Hold. So chest lift. So once again, walk all the way to the left. Remember, hands can remain down there, or maybe grab one hand on top of the ankle. Maybe both hands. Whatever works tonight. Wherever you are, just fold, surrender. Come back to our center piece. Tuck the toes under. Right knee lifts. Adjust both feet. Toes in, heels out. Adjust the hands in line with the shoulders. 10 pulses, chest to your thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, release your right knee down. Bring your left knee in. Sit back once again. Okay. Roll the shoulders one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changes here. Okay, bring your forearms parallel to each other. You can bring your thumbs up. Okay. Open your elbows, or rather your arms out to the sides, hugging your elbows in. Okay. 9, 8. So you're squeezing your rhomboids there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your arms behind. Interlace the fingers. Go ahead. Find a full stretch. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. And even swing side to side. And release. Tabletop pose. Toes under. Knees off the mat. Begin to lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead. Pedal your feet, please. One foot at a time. One leg at a time. You can also add the hips there. So once you add the hips, you're creating a side stretch because you're moving the hips away from the torso. Back to the center, heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down. Last 3, inhale, exhale, in, X, in, and then X. In your next in breath, shift your weight forward to your plank. Just hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Bring your body all the way down to your mats. Release your toes. Sphinx. So just bring your elbows under your shoulders. Just find a way to create that Sphinx shape, like the Sphinx of Egypt. So you can actually make this one deeper by pushing your chest forward and then pressing the tops of the feet down so that your knees lift. Okay? So you're focusing on engaging the back as well, rather the glutes, so you can lessen the contraction in your lower back. Less intensity in your lower back. You don't want to create unnecessary tension there anyway. After all, most of us, if not all, suffer from lower back problems. So you want to ease up that particular portion of our back. So how do we do that? Engage the legs, engage the toes, engage the thighs, okay? And then squeeze the glutes just a little bit, not too much though. And then roll the shoulders up and back, push your chest forward. Just gaze across, okay? Notice if you are shrinking. Hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Release everything down. Spread your elbows out to the sides. Use your hands as a cushion for your head or your face. Maybe shift the hips. Release any tension in the spine. Second round, Sphinx. So the width depends on how open your shoulders at this point. Some of us will just have to bring our elbows closer. That's not me. I want a wider stance here, so I can really feel spacious enough to push my chest forward. If you want more, because you can do more, just try lifting your elbows off the mat. Doesn't have to be fully stretched. So this is no longer your Sphinx. This is your seal. Okay? Notice how a seal stretches. It fully stretches its fins. You don't have hands. And release. One last. Your back bend of choice First option, your Sphinx. Second option, your seal. Whatever works, okay? I'll take the Sphinx. It's a little bit gentler. And remember, don't let the legs collapse. Okay, engage the legs as well. It's part of the equation here. Then use your elbows, press it down firmly. So notice once you do that, there's a little bit of lift happening. Maybe hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, for 1. Okay, right arm stretches out to the side, palm down, or maybe open your palm to face the ceiling. So once you're open, you're internally rotating your right arm there, okay? So if the palm faces the ceiling, that's internal rotation. Okay, bring your maybe right cheek down there or stay lifted. Left hand close to your chest. Bend your left knee and then open your hip so they can bring your left foot down, okay? Maybe you can push the floor, fully stretching your left arm there. Your left knee points to the ceiling if you can. Bring your left knee down, your hip down. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, okay? You can make it more fluid. Back down. 1 more. The more you push the floor away from you, the more you bring your left knee to point to the ceiling, the deeper the stretch becomes, okay? And if you want more, opening the shoulder, if you trust yourselves enough tonight, your left hand reaches for the right, maybe to a bind, just like what you did, and then fully stretch those arms away from you. And if you want more, because you can do more, take the other leg, bend the right knee, point both knees to the ceiling, maybe gaze up as well. You can just bring your gaze down. It's a deep stretch. A lot of things are happening here. So take it easy. And if you're done with it, fully stretch the right leg, release the bind. If you're in a bind, go ahead, come all the way down and relax. Relax the shoulders as well. If you felt some intense tension there or intense stretch, let them loose. Okay, other side. Stretch your left arm out to the side like a T, then open. So internal rotation. So remember, we're doing rotations here. Left palm faces the ceiling. Right hand close to your chest area. Elbow points to the ceiling. Now bend the right knee. Toes point up to the ceiling. Then open so that you can land your right foot behind. And fully stretch that right arm until you can stretch no more. Then release everything down. Back to where you started. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. One last. Remember, go for the bind if you bound earlier. And then maybe, just maybe, left knee bends as well. Both knees point to the ceiling. Find your balance there. And slowly, slowly Find that release, that much needed release. Take it easy. Up, hands close to your ribcage, tuck the toes under, please. Child's pose. Remember child's pose, chest lifts, walk the hands back, hips up, toes under. Try to sit down in your malasana. So like I usually do, before I even land my feet or my heels down, I try to open the knees as far as I can using my hands as an anchor. Okay? So notice that I'm pressing onto the outer blades of my feet so that I get to splay the knees a little bit more, okay, than what I usually can do. One side will feel more awkward than the other, and that's fine. Now once you're ready to settle down, let me just, okay. So how you bring your hips down will depend on how open your hips at this point. If your feet are flexible enough, you have ankle flexibility, you can press your heels down, you can bring your hips close to your heels, okay? If you're not, maybe cushion your heels, come a bit higher, okay? So that you can bring the hips and the ankles or the heels closer to each other without compromising your posture. So even as you sit here, try to elongate the spine, lessen the rounding of the spine. Then go ahead, walk your hands as far as you can go. You're folding forward here. For those of you who can, this is actually harder or maybe easier, I don't know. Try to bring your feet together, toes together, open your knees out wide. Walk your hands forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Slowly find your way up. Or adjust the feet if you have to. Hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees if you need to. Fold, palms down. Inhale. Fingers can stay there. Exhale. In. X. In. And then X. One more in. And then exhale. Maybe you can wrap your arms around your legs and fold deeper there. Inhale. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. From your down dog, bend your knees, please. Look forward. Step your right foot forward, outside of the mat, close to your right hand. Left knee lowers down. Okay, but keep the toes under. Pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stretch the right leg. Flex the right foot. Point the toes once again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relunge at right knee, please. Left hand presses down. Right hand at top of your right knee. Twist facing the right wall. You can stretch your right arm up to the sky. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right hand down. Bring your left foot towards the right wall, adjusting if you have to. So left foot stretches or bring it behind your left knee. Adjust the right knee if you have to. Keep flexing the right knee, please. Right elbow on top of the right knee for 5. I'm doing pulses. 4. Feel the stretch in here. 3, 2, and then 1. Hold it here. Left arm to the side, up and over. Relax the left shoulder there. I always have to, maneuver myself in this posture because I have a tendency to hike up my shoulder. Maybe you're like me, or maybe not. If not, you're better. Okay? So keep opening the chest. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Stretch both arms to the sides. Your modified version of Warrior 2. So imagine being pulled from the opposite sides. So you really are engaging your arms there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your palms. Okay. Stretch your arms up. Then release your left hand down. Okay. And then fully stretch your right leg. Bring your right foot inside. Maybe your left palm rather stays down. Open the chest. Push the hips forward. Right arm over to the side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand lowers down. We're now facing the left side. Bring your foot inside. Left knee lifts. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Let's do vinyasa here. Modified version though. Knees lower down. Chest lowers down as well. You can always do your Sphinx, your seal, if you can do more, because your body can do more. Okay, maybe just Cobra will do. You don't have to go for your full upward facing dog. But notice, okay, there should be space and open. Let your collarbones shine there, or smile there instead. Release. Child's pose. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Stay longer if you have to. Remember, it's your practice. 4. Come with me. Down dog. Knees bend. Forward. Left foot steps forward. Outside the mat. Close your left hand. Now just if you have to. Right knee lowers down. Pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Half Hanuman. Stretch your left leg. From here, flex the foot. Point the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend now the left knee. So come back to your lunge. Right hand presses down. Okay, lengthen first and then twist. Left hand, left knee. Or maybe left arm stretches up. Really reach for the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand lowers down. Adjust the back foot. Bring it behind the knee as you pivot the foot out to the side. Okay? So readjust yourselves there. Come up. Pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Hold. Elbow gently pressing on top of the left knee. Open the chest. Stretch your right arm. So imagine you're stretching the side of your body from your hip all the way up your fingertips. For those of you who can, maybe you can release your left hand inside. That's actually harder. I'm doing the easier version here. Sometimes we need the easier version. Life is too hard as it is. Okay? Now slowly release the posture. Okay? Visualize being stretched fully, not here. Okay? You're not leaning forward, you're leaning back. Stay upright, stay in the middle. 5, 4, strong arms. 3, 2, 1. Open. Stretch up. Right hand, release it down. So anchor yourself first there. Then begin to stretch your left leg. Maybe the palm again. To press down. Open the chest. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3. One long line from your foot to your fingertips. 2, 1. Good job. Gaze down. Left hand lowers down. Leave with the foot inside. Down dog. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And out. One more. And then out. Modified vinyasa. Inhale. Plank. Strong plank, guys. Okay? Knees down. Lower everything down. Remember, Sphinx, Seal, or Baby Cobra will do. And release. Child's. A welcome respite. Child's pose. For 3. For 2. For 1. Chest lifts. Walk the hands back. Hips lift. Toes under. Malasana, second round. Go back to the center. Remember your options. You can always bring your feet closer to each other, or just maintain a healthy stance between your feet. Toes are out. Heels are in. Try pressing the palms together. Bring your thumbs close to your chest. Notice you can bring your knees a bit wider than before because your elbows are helping out. Okay? If you are hunching, find a way to lengthen. Just gaze forward. Find a beautiful space around your shoulders, around your neck, your chest area, the length in your back, the clarity in your head, the fluidity in your breath. Slowly, slowly. Okay? Good job. Knees down. Okay? Step your right foot outside once again. We'll go for your pigeon. Okay? Heel toe your foot inside. Toe, heel. That's what heel toe. Then once you're ready to bring your right knee down, bring your right knee down. Okay? Now how long you want your left leg to be, again, depends on how open you feel at this point. But normally, in order for you to bring your hips down, you might want to use the left leg. That is the back leg. Try to inch your way back. So as you do that, notice you can bring your hips a bit more closer to the floor. And once you're ready to really settle down, Maybe release the toes. Okay. Square the hips as much as you can. And then fold over that right leg of yours. Release and surrender. Now as you inhale, begin to lift the chest. Use your hands to press yourselves up. Okay, then lower the hips down. Okay. Externally rotate your left leg so that you're facing, or your left leg, where your toes point up to the ceiling. You're still bending your right knee down. Okay. Inhale. As you exhale, just fold. So notice if you're collapsing the left leg, find a way to engage in such a way that you're flexing the foot still. Your left knee points at the ceiling. Okay? So you want to relax, but you don't want to collapse. Okay? So even if that means you don't have to really fold deeper here, just maybe bring your elbows down instead. Maybe this is your best option for now. Lately I've been feeling something behind my left knee. It's like the veins are fully stretched. Like I feel that it's about to snap at some point, so I have to take it easy. Sometimes that happens when you're over contracting your quads or your hamstrings. So I have to find a way to relax but still maintain that, engagement just a little bit. Inhale, chest lifts. Good. Okay, let's face the left side. Cross your left knee. Come back to your tabletop posture. So wiggle your way out of that tension. If you felt any tension at all, hopefully there is none. But if there is something, it's not too serious though. Other side, left foot, step it forward. Now heel toe your left foot inside the mat until your foot comes close to the opposite side of the mat. Now you can bring your left knee down. So we're doing it at a 90-degree angle, or somewhat a 90-degree angle. You can actually do that if you're pretty much open, okay? But if it's too much, you can bring your left heel closer to your groin area, okay? So remember, walk your right foot behind until you can walk no more, and you feel the edge of your stretch, okay? Once you're there, inhale. As you exhale, fold and surrender. Inhale. So work your way up. And release your hips down. Externally rotate your right leg so that your sit bones can find their way down. Can find the balance. You're still flexing your left knee here. Maybe your heel touches your groin. Maybe take it a bit easier. Okay. Remember, engage the right leg. Flex the foot, but not too much. So face the front. Inhale. Exhale. So that you minimize the roundness in the spine. So even if you're down here, your elbows are down, visualize your chest moving forward. Okay? Even if it's not totally happening the way you want it to happen, but the intention is there. Okay? It always begins with your intention. And then just try to relax. I know it can be repetitive. Your teachers would often say relax, relax. But there is value in actually ingraining that in your mind, because the moment we relax, the body doesn't resist what is happening anymore. Notice it will go deeper because there is less resistance, because the body feels that it's not in danger. It's not going to fight off what you're about to do. It'll be receptive as to what is about to unfold. So just find a way to relax. And then slowly. Okay, good job. Let's just face the right side here. Bend both knees. Bring your hips back inside. Okay, slow yourselves down. Hug your knees tight, close to your chest. Maybe massage the spine. Gently push your knees away from you. Okay, you can bring your left foot down first. Figure 4. Just like your pigeon pose. Flex the right foot. Bring it on top of the left knee. So bring your knee close to your chest. Reach for your shin bone. You can wrap both hands around or maybe behind your knee. Okay. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring everything closer to each other. So you're lifting your shoulders off the mat here. Squeezing the abs tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your left foot down. Maintain the figure 4. Then slide your right leg over your left. Then scoot the hips to the right side as you go down into a spine twist. Make sure to stretch your right arm out to the sides. Maybe do a bind with your feet and your calf there. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe close your eyes there. Slowly come back to the center. Release your figure 4. The other foot. Figure 4. Now thread your left arm under, or reach for the other hand and bind away, or maybe behind. Inhale. As you exhale, close the gap. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Left leg, over your right, hips to the left, so you have to have enough space to go down, and then twist. Slowly begin to unwind. Release. Bring your knees back to your chest. Maybe do some rotations there. Starting off on one side. And reverse. Bring your knees, or rather your feet back down. Widen your hips. Bring your knees together to touch. Reach our arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Let's do 3 cleansing breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Inhale once again. Release. One last. So just rest here first. Allow the backs, do some bit of recovery. Allow the knees, the feet to recover a bit. Allow the back to find its way home as it presses back down onto the mat. The shoulders, allow them to open here. Adjust the head. If you have a towel, you can always bring them on top of your eyes and cover your eyes. Just stay down there first. I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. If you need to stretch your legs at this point because you feel much more relaxed with the legs fully released, go ahead. Just allow your feet to fall down to the sides. No worries there. Adjust what needs to be adjusted before you even go down to your full Shavasana, the most important posture of all. So we surrender, we relax, but we don't collapse there. We don't doze off. We're still present. To stay. Now slowly come back to where you are. Come back to the spaces around you. Just gently move your body, your fingers, your arms, your hands, your feet, your toes. And if you have the chance, bring the legs together, bring your arms over your head. Go ahead, fully stretch yourselves down there like you haven't stretched before. And then gather your knees back to your chest, wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourselves a tight hug. Land your body onto your right side. Use your arm as a cushion for your head. And use the other hand to press yourselves up. Come back to your seated posture facing the screen. Stay upright. Eyes are still closed. Hands to your heart space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In your next in-breath, let's do one sound of Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for you in our practice tonight. As you leave the practice room this evening, tonight, bring whatever you've learned about yourselves, about your practice with you, wherever you go, and leave the things behind that will not serve you at all moving forward. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad that I'm here and was able to maximize your space. Hopefully we can still see each other in the next coming weeks. I know that the next month will be too tight, too busy, but I hope that you can find a way to still practice with me. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.